weather there.
Speaking of Seattle, they could be possibly facing some discipline for not disclosing Richard Sherman's injury.
Yes.
Sherman, not a big fan of that. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Did you hear that they made dock your team a draft pick because they didn't disclose your knee injury?
I heard some foolishness like that, but I mean that's just unfortunate. I think they kind of are a little bit too hard on our team for no reason.
All right, time to decide if we need to pump the brakes. Seattle reportedly on the hook for a second-round draft pick, as you heard, for not disclosing Sherman's injury there. But this isn't the first time Pete Carroll and this franchise has gone against Roger Goodell's rules. Do you think the Seahawks really get treated unfairly, like you heard Richard Sherman say? Or would you pump the brakes on that?
I'd pump the brakes on that. I think Richard Sherman is right that they are maybe unfairly attacked a little bit by the NFL, but it's not just Seattle. And we're hearing this now with possibly Le'Veon Bell in Pittsburgh, that they didn't disclose his injury leading up to the Patriot game so they could be docked a draft pick somewhere down the road. This is something that the NFL does to every team. I know Richard feels like it's specific to his team. No, it's really to every team. I think his point is well taken, and it's actually right. I think the NFL is big brother. This is a little bit much. It's not just to Seattle. It's to everybody. Relax. Look, Richard Sherman obviously played in every game. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers played in every game. He couldn't finish it against the Patriots. But if I keep disclosing everything to you, that means we can game plan
something I've never
different.
understood.
Absolutely.
I think they should follow suit with the NHL.
Lower body, upper body. That's
lower
it.
body.
Why the specifics? Why the NFL is deeming this? It does feel like from a gambler's perspective, and I know that the league does not like to be tied to that, but there's some truth there that the reason why they disclose these things, there's no other reason other than for people that play in fantasy football to know exactly the status of their player, how injured they might be. That's it for some other reason, because if you're an opposing team, and I'm playing you, I don't want to disclose any possible injuries that Richard Sherman might have or Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers so that you game plan differently. I need to keep that competitive edge. And with the league mandating and then possibly taking away draft picks, that is crazy talk. I'm with Richard Sherman on that.
That seems really extreme.
It does.
Do you think there should be some sanctions?
I guess the rule's in place, so therefore they feel like the NFL does, that we've got to follow the rule to the letter of the law. They got to switch the rule. That's the problem. Because Sherman's right. Don't come after us. Don't go after the Steelers. Look, we're going to play as best we can play, and it's better. It's a competitive advantage for us that the opposition doesn't know what it is. Forget about the fans and the gamblers out there. We're trying to win a football game.
I did hear our producer brought up a great point. The Colts did not get penalized for doing the exact same thing last season. So that could be foreshadowing for the Seahawks.
Well, we'll find out what they do with Le'Veon Bell and the Steelers, too. So if they do it to them, then I think Sherman really doesn't have a leg to stand on. It's not just Seattle. Now, if they don't, maybe they just don't like him.